today's video is going to be a throwback tag. So basically I'm just going to be answering a bunch of questions about my childhood, and I think there's like 6 or 7 questions and also some pictures as me of a kid. So let's get into the video. So the first question is, what year were you born in? And I was born in the year 1998. The second question is, what did you want to be when you grew up? And when I grew up, I kind of wanted to be like an interior designer or anything to do with designing, creating, like an architect or interior designer or graphic designer, because I was a pretty creative kid, so I wanted to do something with creating or designing. The next question is, what were your favorite toys to play with as a kid? My favorite toys to play with as a kid were like Barbies and Polly Pockets and stuffed animals, and I had some Lego too. I had like this little magnetic village thing where you could move the people around with magnets. That was pretty cool. I also like to build forts and build houses and stuff out of blankets, and then we had these really cool things that you could use, and they're like sticks and stuff, and you could use them to build like forts and everything, so I like to play with that. I like to play just pretty much with anything. Like I would just play with anything because it's pretty creative, so I could just make a game out of whatever I had. The next question is, what was the funniest thing you dressed up as for Halloween? And the funniest thing that I dressed up as was an Oreo cookie, because he had this giant Oreo cookie suit thing. It was kind of like one of those pumpkin costumes, except for it was like an Oreo cookie and it was round and it was huge. So I wore that, and then I had this hat, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like toothpaste or something, but it was like blue with swirls, and it was kind of like a Hershey Kiss, and I thought it was the icing. Mom was like, no, you can't wear that. That looks like toothpaste. And I was like, no, Mom, that's the icing on the cookie. So I wore that too, and then I had to get up on stage at school with my costume, and looking back at it now, I realized that it was probably toothpaste, not icing, but I wore it anyway because I was like, no, I need to have icing. It needs to be on the top of the cookie, so I wore it. The next question is, what were you like as a child? As a child, I was pretty crazy. I was always running around and taking stuff from my sister and like annoying my mom and annoying my dad and just like running around, but I always kept myself pretty entertained. Like I always liked to play with stuff, and I'd always keep myself busy. I like to read a lot, so I would try and read books even if I didn't really understand what they were like. I was a pretty happy kid and I had fun. Okay, and the last question is, show pictures of yourself as a child. So this first picture is me as a baby, just lying on the ground in my little cute pink outfit thingy. It's that one. Next picture is this one, and it's me when I'm older, probably like 3 or 4, and I'm just riding on this little like bike thingy. I'm not really sure what it is, but that's pretty cute. This is another baby picture of me just lying on my parents' bed. It kind of looks like I'm like surfing or doing a yoga pose or something, but there's that one. I'd say I was probably about like 1 in this picture. And the last one is of my first drawing, which I was pretty proud of, and it's supposed to be a person, but it kind of looks like a potato, and his hair looks like it says Gary, which is really cute. And yeah, his mouth is like right down there, and his eyes are that one's bigger than that one, and they're kind of like really to that side a little bit, but I was very proud of it. It's like the first thing I've ever drawn, so yeah. So that is it for my throwback tag questions. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And also leave a comment below telling me what your favorite childhood memory is, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!